I am the Red Cyclone! Ah!
Hello, welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is up?
Chilling, Mark. Busy week.
Yeah, man, busy week. Voltron back on Friday.
Nice.
It's hurting my heart. That is the last season.
Okay, I'll just put this out there. Before you get into what you saw, I saw something about season 9, excuse me. Do you know if that's a thing?
Supposedly this is the final one. What they may do, and this is what the creators are doing, they may have movie specials down the road.
Really?
So they might have one big episode, like maybe a 2 hours episode, that kind of a movie length kind of thing of Voltron every year.
Nice.
So we continue the characters like that. So that's a big rumor that may happen with Voltron. Because no one expected the success of Voltron like this. Like Voltron, I say, was probably one of the best reboots ever.
I would agree if you said it was the best, because it's 8 seasons in, and does it have a bad season?
I honestly, to me, no. I think every single season had its point. Every single season had a great character build. Some things kind of went too long, but other than that, it's been great. Like overall, even the filler episodes are great.
Yeah, see, I understand that as well. Like even the filler, very fun to watch. I remember a few, like when I was trying to catch up. Yeah, just amazing. So that's a show that I can get lost in for real. Like I could watch that maybe like 3 or 4 episodes in a row and just not get tired of watching it.
Yeah, I think my only gripe with it was like, don't give me filler episodes when there's only 5 episodes in a season.
So that was towards the end, right?
That pissed me off.
That's towards the end, right?
Yeah.
They have less and less towards the end.
No, actually, the last 7 and 8 have 10 episodes. The one before that only was like 6 episodes.
So that's season 6?
6, yeah.
6 was only 6. Okay.
Yeah, so don't give me filler episodes when you only have 6 episodes.
Understood.
I'm fine with the 10 episodes having one filler. Yeah, it kind of gets you out of the, like, especially when it goes dark. Kind of gives you a little light in the end of the tunnel kind of thing. Just like, okay, I'm back. I'm normal. And then it goes back into the crazy shit.
Gotcha. Yeah. I understand that.
But yeah, it's been really good. I don't want to go really deep into it. I think we'll probably have like just one episode and just talk about the whole series.
Definitely.
But it's amazing. Watch it. It's so good. If you're ever a Voltron fan when you're a kid, you'll love this version of Voltron. I think this, again, has been one of the best reboots of a cartoon ever. Like, I've seen my very different versions of Turtles. I've seen my very different versions of freaking Batman and every other cartoon known to man that has been rebooted and failed. So this was one of those that were successful. And
what about that He-Man though? Seriously, did you ever watch the not that popular second version of He-Man with the funny face Skeletor?
You're talking about the 90s, the Space He-Man. No.
Yeah, did you ever check that out?
It was terrible.
It was terrible. Skeletor, still funny.
Yeah.
Amazingly different voice, different face, still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, Voltron wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
like you said, this is 8 and seemingly the final full season. Did you watch the entire thing, or you not all the way?
Nah, I'm at episode 7, so I'm close to there. I binge watched maybe 5 episodes last night.
I know it's a hard question to answer. Yeah. Do you think you have a favorite season?
You know what? I can't. I have favorite episodes, but I in general I just like the whole build of the concept of what this Voltron is.
Yes.
So I think I just love the build and where the story is going, and just the surprises when they build to that story and it goes successfully. Like, I'm very happy just the way the characters are built, how the characters are, how much they evolve throughout the series, how much they change over the series.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, Keith is not the same. Like, Keith is not the same.
Yeah.
Exactly. Keith is not like the same stubborn asshole in the beginning. He, like, Lance, still kind of a cocky asshole, but you can see his heart differently nowadays.
Yes.
And everyone had evolved in their characters, and it's a fantastic series. Everyone should watch it.
I agree.
Yes.
Just to throw my 2 cents out, since I'm not finished or as far as you, I usually check one episode here or there because like so much stuff to catch up on. The one that really captures my imagination and heart still is the first season.
Yeah.
There's something about like those first few episodes when they were coming together, and it was like this wasn't really like a planned thing. Like in your head, you go, okay, this is the adventures of Keith here, Pidge here, but it's really the misdirection with Pidge because back then you didn't even know it was a girl.
Yeah.
And just like there's so much stuff in those first few episodes of them coming together and ending up, where they are. Man, it's still like, and something about the color palette of Voltron.
Yeah.
And that
it's
one
it's vibrant.
It's very vibrant, but I remember there being like a lot of blues and like the way they depict space from whatever planet they were on. It just looked really cool.
Yes.
Like not when they're in space, when they were on, I think that was Earth. I think it was Earth.
No, they didn't go back to Earth till later on.
No, I mean when they started. When they started and like you look up and they're so like alone and shit. Like it's just something about the way it's depicted. Like it's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm just happy it was so good.
Me too.
I don't have to be like nostalgic and say, oh man, it's Voltron, so I'm gonna defend it no matter what, really knowing that it's hot garbage. No, it's legitimately probably one of the best cartoons like out. I would say like it's just well constructed. The animation is superb. The voice acting is on point.
Yeah.
Stories, like they stand a literal test of time because they're very well put together.
Yeah, and it shows you could relate to a lot of the characters, and you could actually help. You could build upon the story of these characters, especially when they had their solo stories and their solo builds and stuff like that. Especially in the beginning of the season when they first get their lines.
And it's diverse without throwing it in your face.
Yeah.
And
then I like the whole thing of showing Keith and his build to be a leader. And I like even the little side things in that sense. So yeah, it's just been a great run. I appreciate when shows do things like this. Like you really, you could tell the guys that write this show love it. And we reach the benefits of it. When someone loves what they're doing, we reap the benefits of it.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Yep. But yeah, definitely watch Voltron. Voltron was amazing.
Nice. To switch gears, I wanted to, because there's a bunch of stuff that happened. We could talk about the Kingdom Hearts League if you want.
You know what? We went to a high happy moment. Let's go to a dark moment. Let's go to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ooh. Sonic, please.
Oh,
put your pants on.
Fuck. You know what bothers me about this whole Sonic thing is that you see in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and how beautiful the animation is, and how you could easily adopt that animation to Sonic the Hedgehog and it'd be fucking beautiful. You have over 30 years of comic books. You have over 25 years. No, it'd be 30 years of the game, 25 years of comic books, cartoon series, everything in between. All this that you could actually really get a good grip on a storyline for Sonic and really make something out of it as a CGI animated movie that kids and adults could enjoy.
Well,
But then,
let's not get too far. We don't know how it's gonna be themed. We just know what he looked like, and that's not good.
yeah, he So I had a conversation with Jenkins, and I saw like the beginning when he was running, and then he brought his body to the point. The body looked like Beautiful Joe. Like he looked like a very brolic midget, with a big head. And that's kind of what I got off the body. I really don't like the shoes.
That's another thing I heard about. Don't they have like real laces?
Yeah. I
So
don't
that's
like the
not cool.
shoes. They're Vans. Who the fuck runs in Vans?
Well, you know how that is. They got to get that product placed. No, wait. Hold on a second. What happened to the Sonic shoes? That was a real thing.
Yeah, I guess Adidas made them, I think.
Like, what's up?
I don't know.
Come on.
So they did do that, which they didn't really showcase what Sonic looked like. It was just really a silhouette, and with the fur, and it was so much fur and things like that. One thing I'll say this, and I'll say this in the beginning: Sonic never really looked like a hedgehog. If you really want to get technical, he never looked like a hedgehog, so it's fine that he don't look like one.
You're 100% true.
Yeah, because like even Knuckles don't look like an Enchanda.
Oh,
The only thing he has is the long beak, and that's it.
Mm,
So like the only one that actually looks like the animal he is Tails,
yeah.
and he has two tails.
Like, what the hell is Amy?
Amy's a hedgehog.
Hedgehog? I've never seen a
Hedgehog.
pink hedgehog in my life.
Exactly. So he doesn't like Sonic does not have to look like a hedgehog, because we factor in that he does not look like a hedgehog at all. He has his
Also,
own-
if he looked like a hedgehog, it would be ridiculous for him to move as fast as he does.
Yeah.
I think that might be half the charm. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, and then little by little, we actually got a look of what he looks like. You see a picture of him laying back in a car with one of the co-stars.
Oh, that's one of the. Oh, that one I don't like.
So, I'm trying to find a positive in this. So, again, there's no trailer out yet, so I haven't watched it in action. So, who knows? It may look better in action than it looks what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that it may be, but there's a chance that it may look better than it is now. I do not like the person that's talking to him.
Ben Schwartz?
I do not like Ben Schwartz. I don't like him as Louis in fucking DuckTales. I hate him as Leonardo.
Oh, he has a career as a voice actor?
Yeah, well, he was in a couple shows too. Like he was in Parks and Recreation and some other stuff.
But he actually does different voices though. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
But you say you don't like him?
I don't like his voice because he's the same character in every single thing. He's that smart ass trying to be cool kid kind of thing. So like Louis in DuckTales, also he talked the current Leonardo of that new Ninja Turtles cartoon.
That's not Leo's personality. What is it?
No, but they made it like him.
Boo.
Yeah, so that's my little hint.
But with that said, that sounds perfect for Sonic.
It does sound perfect for Sonic, but I just don't like his voice. So like, well, I know Steve Urkel don't got work, man. You could easily get him.
Jaleel White, where you at?
Exactly. You could have easily been Sonic again. So, Jim Carrey's on board with this movie too. He's supposed to be Dr. Robotnik.
I hope they let him go crazy.
I really think he could really do something with this movie if given the chance. So I think it could be fun in that sense. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm gonna wait till the first trailer really comes out to really judge this movie because of what we've seen so far. I'm not crazy about the look, but maybe in action it may look better.
I would just say hold your reservations because I just looked at the cast on IMDb. Neil McDonough is in this movie, and if you don't know who he is, he's usually always playing a villain, but there's one specific role he had which I just thought was absolutely terrible, and this may be a death knell for this movie if he's a major character. Neil McDonough played M. Bison in The Legend of Chun-Li. That movie
he's
sucks.
always a bad character. I think his most successful character was in Arrow.
Really? Wow.
He was in Arrow. He was one of the main villains in Arrow.
Now I've seen him in other movies and he's been all right, but in anything video game or like fantasy, he's kind of one note. He's always like the villain, but he's always like a particular type. And
that funny kind of villain that has those lines that
lame one-liners. Legend of Chun-Li is terrible, and part of it is because they refuse to go anywhere with any type of makeup or anything. Neil McDonough has a specific look. He looks like a certain person. He has blonde hair. He does not look like a dictator. He's not even buff. And that's not the thing. They did no work to make him look like the character he portrayed.
No.
And it is just like, I don't know if that's in his deal, but I feel like if you got characters like that in this movie, that doesn't say good things.
Oh, he is in the movie. I'm just looking at it now.
Yeah.
So, they has James Mars, who got to play Cyclops. He's in it as well.
But his character name is Tom Wachowski. That's Sonic the Hedgehog. Who the hell is a Tom Wachowski in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe? Who is that?
So again, we did see bad parts of when humans and Sonic interact.
Sonic 06.
That's a Sonic the Hedgehog we don't talk about. But then again, like, this also states the fact that we have seen the bad of Sonic. So
Sonic and story don't mix. Sonic and a serious story don't mix. That's all I can say.
Also, you could have a serious story. You just have to have it based on what his character is and during his world of fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. But when you try, I don't know, man.
I'm just going by track record. I'm not hating.
Sadly,
I'm not hating.
Sadly, I love Sonic, and I'm one of the fans of Sonic. I loved every single game I played except for 6. I even liked Unleashed. Unleashed was a okay game. Yeah, it was a fun game. So I always try to support Sonic. I always liked Sonic. I always loved the game. Sonic Mania really was a forgiving note on Sonic. They were like, here's love again. Yay.
They did it right. I get it.
But again, going into a movie and doing something like this, I just feel that Sonic could have been an amazing film franchise if you went CGI with this.
Alright, and we're going to take a little break right here just to remind you to follow us on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, also on SoundCloud. What we do is we have this podcast, the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. We also have the Wrestling Babble podcast that's hosted by Merc with the Mic, who's a frequent guest on my show, and that should be on Merc with the Mic on SoundCloud. We post those on YouTube as well. So you can check the Merc with the Mic podcast out on his YouTube channel, which is also Merc with the Mic. And also you can catch the It Gets Better I Swear podcast as well as the various other playthroughs on the RedCycloneInc YouTube channel. Thank you. Yeah. I feel that too. But here's the other thing that I was talking with a friend of mine earlier about. Don't you just hate it when something comes along at the time of another thing that's similar? And this and Detective Pikachu are very similar in that these are the first franchise movies where we're getting real life adaptations with CG creatures, but they're trying to be realistic.
Yeah.
Only one of them pulls it off because, the Detective Pikachu trailer has Pokemon if they were real, and they come off very good. I mean, the fur thing is whatever if you don't like it, but they look a hell of a lot better than Sonic.
So again, I can't compare the two just yet because Sonic has not had his trailer yet. He just had silhouettes and.
Hey man, he looked gross.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it. He looked gross.
Yeah. So I just really want to see the trailer before we go full head judge crazy on it. But then again, Detective Pikachu, it has a uniqueness to it, which I like a lot. The fact that it's kind of having more of that Roger Rabbit feel to it, so it's kind of more oriented than it's going to have a more of adult/teen feel to it.
I see that. I definitely see that.
And it's gonna be more like that. And also Ryan Reynolds coming off the Deadpool, the fact that Pikachu's gonna have his sense of humor kind of shit, I think is gonna work for the movie as well.
Yeah, I'm not trying to compare the two, but it's that symptom of Deep Impact and Armageddon. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Two very, very similar things come out. They were completely separate ideas, but they always come out one after the other.
Yeah.
2019 is 2018 going on 2019. Hollywood still has not figured out how not to do that.
And Sony is actually doing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Sony's doing the movie this time?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What a world.
Yeah, so Sony, I think, is little by little trying to like assassinate Sonic.
Oh, come on. No. No, they don't. Don't say that.
They're assassinating him. Like,
Don't say that.
It's such a terrible movie. You're gonna show his dick in the movie. No one's gonna want to see him again.
Or remember, see what happened with Venom. Some would say they tried to sabotage Venom.
Yeah.
And people ended up loving it. So
I like Venom.
I'm not trying to say it, but the reception from most people is like, what is this? This is not Venom. And it's like, well, it was Sony's version, so take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Sony's version of Sonic might just be a hit. Who knows?
Yeah. It comes out November next year, so it'll be like a holiday movie and all.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope it is not a burning pile of.
You know what we should do? We should just make everyone go see it.
I'm down to see it.
So we go see it as a group, and I guess we'll do maybe a live podcast like we did with these.
Yeah, why not?
That sounds like a good idea.
Why not? We got time.
Yeah. Or and if it's that bad, then we could probably see something else also and have positive feedback.
This is true.
So,
this is true.
Let's see, but yeah, check out the pictures of Sonic. I have a poll on RedCycloneInc. What you think about it. It's actually right now it's 50-50. Some people don't really care. They say it don't look that bad, but again, they want to see it in motion. And that's my take. But he does look like a Tasmanian devil, which is with a lot of hair.
Oh, let me put what I heard. The favorite one is he looks like a nudist.
A nudist.
He just looks like a nudist in a costume. He's like a naked man with blue fur on him. That's
what is it? He looks like a Beautiful Joe in cosplay.
Yes. That's probably the best way to put it. He's Beautiful Joe in cosplay.
He's Beautiful Joe in cosplay. That's ours. That's copyrighted by RedCycloneInc.
So bad.
I gotta find someone to do that.
No, please do, because that's
all right. One negative into the other negative. Kingdom Hearts 3 had a lot of shit leaked.
Yeah, they said like.
So you know the story more than I do. Yeah, so you know the more story than I do, so you can explain it.
What I had was from IGN because that was the first time I saw it, and what they had said was the director is basically pleading with the fans to not leak the information and needs to not put spoilers out. He's not saying, oh, there's going to be consequences. He's like, he understands that people were waiting upwards of 10 years for this game. Do not spoil it.
He could put consequences like if you spoil this shit, it's not going to be a 4.
Oh my God, people will be so sad. I'm just saying. But like, I would just say that based on the strength of the demos for
we'll delay it again.
Yeah. Oh my God. 10 more years? Nah.
Like, if you post the spoiler, we will bring this shit back to next year.
Oh my God. Remember, I told you, not until it's in people's hands on a massive scale is it a real game. Because remember, just because the copy's leaked out don't mean they can't just say nope.
Yeah.
You know? But like, if you don't know, the director's name is Tetsuya Nomura. And he's basically been the director of the entire series since its inception. Yeah. This is his baby. Kingdom Hearts is like 20 years old at this point, I think. PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
That's a long time. And for this one game, people have been waiting a very long time. So he understands that it's not a little deal. This is actually a big deal because of where it is in the medium. This is a 10-year-old cock tease, basically. People were waiting because before there were 75 side games, there was an allusion to there being a third game. This game was supposed to be on PlayStation 3. Let's just get that into perspective.
Yeah.
It skipped an entire generation.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. Yeah, it was supposed to be on PS3. It was actually originally supposed to be a launch, like a
launch.
The launch. Yeah.
Remember, that was Final Fantasy 14. No, 13.
Okay.
No, 15. Excuse me. 15 was supposed to be on PS3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
See what happened there, but you know, it's probably better for it. But again, it's a big fucking deal. But here's the statement. I want to read to you like the statement he made. Just saying that because of this, there is other things that should have been in the game that they are holding back because of this.
Okay.
So this is him saying, this is his statement that they released. We're aware that a small portion of Kingdom Hearts 3 has been circulating online before its official release. We are also aware as to how this has all happened. So damn, that means they know. Mm-hmm. We're sorry to see this cause concern amongst our fans who are excited for the release. The whole team has been working together since yesterday night, Japan time, to investigate what we can do to better the situation. But first, we would like to ask that you do not share these videos. And what they mean, yesterday night, Japan time, this story, as of now, is about 15 hours old. So this probably happened on Friday.
Yeah.
So, because, you know, Saturday, 15 hours from now, like Saturday, maybe Saturday night, Japan time, that means like, that was like Saturday morning for them, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're 12 hours ahead of us. The game's epilogue and secret movie. Now, this is me saying these two things are in like every Kingdom Hearts game. There's an epilogue, which is the story afterwards, but there's always a secret movie in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And they're saying the game's epilogue and secret movie, which are the biggest spoilers in this game, are planned to be released at a later date, just in case, so they will not be shown before the game's release. So basically, they took it out of the game because this happened.
Yeah.
Weird, but I could see it. That's odd. I didn't know they could just do that, but they can. They have. And now we got to deal with that. Now, hopefully nothing bad happens, like the day one patch that puts it in screws up or something. That'd be terrible. Because you know that's what's going to happen. We're going to get a day one patch, I'm assuming, to put this stuff in.
Yeah.
Basically, to finish this statement, we want everyone to be able to equally experience the full game after its release, so we ask for your continued support in this matter. We're also very grateful to our fans that our fans have been warning each other about the spoilers. Thank you very much. We're 1 month out from release. Let's enjoy the game together when it releases on January 29th, 2019. So just about a month away. Stay away from the spoilers, please, if you want to not get spoiled. That's all I can really say. If you're on social media, be warned, because people are assholes.
Yeah.
They will just put the end of the game there. The end of the game is not the thing that's taken out. It's the thing after the two scenes that you usually get after. So the ending of the game is still in there, and it can be spoiled for you.
Okay.
So be careful. Anything Kingdom Hearts you might not want to look at, because people are assholes.
Yes.
So that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
That sucks.
Why can't we just enjoy games?
Because people. You know how it is. That's why you can't enjoy the world. Because people. Man, how come I can't go outside and just walk? And in a straight line and just walk? Because people.
Not worry about someone staring at their phone, running into you, and getting mad that you.
Why do I have to watch out for another person? Because they can't look forward. Because people.
Exactly. It's sad that it happened, but hopefully it works itself out and it's not as bad. And again, I think still everyone's gonna enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. Everyone's still really looking forward to it and all. I know shout outs to Flying Grayson. His ass been going like hard on the Kingdom Hearts, finishing platinum 1 in 1.5 and 2.5. He platinum both.
Good shit.
So yeah, man, like that's dedication.
Much respect.
I can't do that. That's too much for me. I'm like, dude, I played it once and I'm good.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to 1. I didn't like 1 that much. I did like to play 2.
like I love the concept of the game, but for me to really get back into it, I think 2 will be the only one I'll probably will revisit. 1, I didn't like that.
I'm gonna say it to you right now. It was a different time and a different place, and you were a different age. You had more patience for that stuff. Kingdom Hearts, it's not the best story. It really isn't. It's very confusing. It's up its own ass. It's not the best. It's charming as hell, and it's very original, but it's convoluted as hell. So you may not have the patience for that. I don't know what the story of 3 is going to be like, and then if it's in the same vein, we might be surprised that it might turn people off.
It looks beautiful though.
It does.
I think
that demo they put out where they let people come and play it, from what I heard, it plays amazingly. Like, it's super fluid. All the animations are really, really good. Like
I said to you about this about Kingdom Hearts, I was never really in it for the story. I think I was in it for more of the Disney interactions and stuff more than anything else. So that's what the part I'm looking forward to the most, is the Disney stuff of like going into the world of Big Hero 6, going into the world of what was the new one, Toy Story and Mountains and things like that. I think I'm looking forward to that more than the game itself.
I would say the Kingdom Hearts universe is probably, maybe up until recently, right, the best Disney character games that was out. Like, if you wanted to just see the Disney characters, because they look incredibly faithful. The character models in the first 2 games, they have that style where they look animated. Simba looks like Simba, moves like Simba. Aladdin is in there, Genie's in there, like.
And they kept them with their animations. They didn't really try to tweak them more in any way. They look.
It's very faithful. Mulan, Mushu, like, there's a lot of stuff in that game, and it just looks so much like everything Disney that people love. And they're putting all the new stuff in there. You said Big Hero 6 is in there. I know Frozen's supposed to be in there. There's like they're acknowledging the new stuff, which is good. But can't have nice things.
No, we can't have nice things, sadly. That's the truth.
So I still look forward to the release, January 29th.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put a pre-order on it.
I'm not exactly sure I'm doing a day one on that thing. I'm going to sit, because like I said, I can't play that now if the story is the same way. I can't. It's been too long, and I know that was made for like teenagers. It's just a certain feel that game had. I can't. No. So I hope there's been evolutions, at least on the story front.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting where it goes. I hope for the best. Again, I think I'm gonna go put a pre-order on it soon. I think I get a $10 gift card back in Best Buy for pre-ordering it. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. More incentive.
Yeah, if you pre-order most games you pre-order now in Best Buy, you get a $10 gift card back.
That's awesome. Awesome.
I always like extra money back. I've been on Smash Brothers. That's all I've been playing. Still unlocking characters. The freaking the battle, the next challenger fights are so cheesy as fuck.
In a good way or a bad way?
They're like extra strong, so they'll take more damage off you and shit. Yeah, it's cheesy as shit.
I've seen people put up videos of the AI, and it's like they finally got the AI to play like people who play high level Smash, where they do combos and shit on you.
Yeah,
and dunk you off the stage and stuff. Like, I've seen some funny stuff.
And that's the challengers. That's when you about to unlock a challenger. Those computer opponents will fuck you up.
Nice.
You can have it on easy. Those dudes are gonna fuck you up.
That's awesome. I like that.
They're like waiting to fight. They're like, yeah.
Shit. Okay, so who have you seen and who have you got?
So far, I think most of the characters. Honestly, I got a good portion of characters. I'm missing quite a few, but
you start with how many? Not 8, right?
Start with the 8. You start with the basic 8, and then you hang the rest of them little by little.
Nice. So what you think you up to, like, what?
I'm in
70. So you're up to 40 or something.
Yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12 in each row.
Okay.
And I have 5 rows of 12.
Oh, so that's like 60.
That's 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 68.
So you're missing 2 characters or 3.
Yeah.
Damn, not bad.
Missing Pichu. I'm missing. I just fought him too. I don't remember where I'm missing, but I know I'm missing Pichu.
Okay.
I'm missing a few. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure.
And you'll forever be missing.
Oh, there's a chick from. I think she's from.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. I'm missing her. I'm missing a Pichu, and I'm missing another character. I'm not too sure who it is.
Okay.
But yeah, so far I've been actually playing with other characters to enjoy.
I was gonna ask. On that note, do you have any favorites?
I like Little Mac a lot. That's
Okay.
been one of my favorite characters since he was introduced to the game. I like Captain Falcon, which is also my old school character from the original ones.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Incinerator.
Incinerator?
Yeah, I like him a lot. I have not tried the Castlevania guys yet. I lonked them.
I've seen some incredible shit with the Belmonts.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing as them. I do like Ryu. Cloud is pretty fun. I hate Mega Man.
Really?
I do not like Mega Man. I don't like Mega Man.
Okay.
To play as, I do not like Mega Man. I think his moves are weak, and I'm not a fan of them. I wish he played more like the Marvel's Capcom Mega Man than what they have in here.
Okay.
Snake is pretty fun. Mega Knight, I always liked Mega Knight.
Oh yeah.
Some of the Fire Emblem dudes I use here and there. I like Dr. Mario, regular Mario. I love Bowser. I think Bowser is one of the times that if I really want to cheese somebody, I use Bowser.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He has very powerful hits. But yeah, Little Mac I think is one of my favorites.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm missing a few characters. I've been doing like just the classic modes, and I try to get into the story modes, but it's just so much shit to do that I haven't gotten into it yet.
Is it super long?
Yeah, it's kind of like a turn-based. It's kind of honestly, it's like the Soul Calibur, like the Soul, like it's like a big board, and you unlock characters, kind of like the Dragon Ball Fighters one too.
Interesting. Do they put like any modifiers on the fights and stuff? Like
yeah, they still have the I think they do. I just haven't got that far to really see it.
Okay.
Like I've been playing more of the classic mode, and I'll battle people when I get a chance.
All right, nice. Let's see. Are you excited for the DLC? Like, do you care about the character from Persona?
Not really. Like, I don't know the character, so I don't like. If it's a character I know, then I'll get excited for it. But I'm not really. I don't know the character that much, so I'm not sure what they bring. But I do. I'm excited. Well, the Piranha Plant you get to get free early access to, which that's another character. It's like, okay, let's see what that does. But I look forward to it when they come out. I'll play as them and see how they are anyway.
Okay, cool. Understood. Any more Smash news or no?
Not much. Again, that's just been unlocking characters. That's all I've been doing.
All right, so let me get into the sales and stuff. Let me put that out there for you. So like I was saying last week.
Yeah.
Last week was other sale. It wasn't like a theme sale. The week before was the Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
And that's where I got like Gravity Rush 2 for $6. And it seems to be the theme till the end of this year is just sale on PSN. Yeah. So this week, there's a lot of stuff getting slashed in half. Notable things: Hitman 2 just came out. Yeah. It's a full price game. It's on sale for $30. It's pretty good. I recommend fighting EX Lair. There's a price cut on that. That's the people that made that's the new game from the people who made Street Fighter EX.
Okay.
So if you're interested in ever wonder what happened to that franchise, it's still around. They still made it. Yeah, it came out this year.
It's still in it.
Yeah. I think all the people from the original EX games, they put them in there because that's their characters.
Okay.
So that's on sale. There's 2 versions of that. There's a deluxe version, I think, with some DLC characters as well. Both versions are on sale. It's a full price game. It's slashed down on standard version for 41.
Yeah.
Let's see what else came out like super recently.
Let's see.
If you want the Grand Theft Auto 5 Premium Edition, which by now, if you don't have it, you should. But like, if you just want to get in and get quick and dirty, it's $20 basically for something that costs like still $60 when it's full price. Yeah. So that's a good deal.
I saw GTA 5 for $15 on there.
Yeah, well, you see, yes, the regular one is like $15. The one with all the DLC is like $5 more. So I was like, why don't you just get that one?
Yeah. See Jack and Daxter.
Oh yeah, it's just separate. The regular Jack and Daxter, I saw Jack 3 separate for like $10, I think it was.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of this like little thing. Mega Man 30th anniversary. That's this year, right? That came out.
Yeah.
Not much of a price cut, 10%. There was some actual pretty good stuff. Token if you want it. Token 2 is on sale again, $35.99, down from $50. I still don't think that game should cost that much. WWE 2K19, which came out this year, is half price again. So that's $30. There's a ton of stuff, but there's even old stuff. The Assassin's Creed Black Flag Gold Edition is on sale. Fire Pro, which came out this year, Fire Pro Wrestling World, on sale, $30. Was $50. So if you've been on the fence, get that. Monster Hunter, a lot of people's favorite games. Brand new was $50, on sale for $30. Like just a lot of stuff like that, where if you wanted to get this game, you heard about it, hey man, it's on sale, pick it up. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So check that out on PSN. Again, I would put the Xbox sales, but I don't have the system, so I have very little incentive to go through their sales because I don't get the emails for it because I don't play. So it's not a bias. This is just what I have.
Yes, it makes sense. If you want to torture yourself, you can buy Bubsy for $7.
Secret recommend? Yes, you could. Secret recommendation, $20. Guilty Gear XR Rev 2. Pick that up. Show them love, man. Show Guilty Gear love. Don't let them go into obscurity. That's an awesome fucking fighting game.
Mortal Kombat XL for $4.99.
Yeah, that's a really good deal. That's the XL version, $5. Do it to yourself.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night, $5.
Yes, I might just get that now because I don't feel like buying the Rondo.
If you never played any of the Arkham games, this is a good one. You could get Batman Return to Arkham for $7.99 and the Arkham Knight Premium Edition for $13.99. So for under $25, you can have all 3 Batman games and go through them.
Yeah, there's a 25% discount on Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection that came out this year. Yeah. So now it's $29 instead of $40. If you want to get into Street Fighter, they chop the price on that. It's $23 for the bundle, not just the game, the bundle. So you probably get all the DLC. So again, let's see, I think that came out this year as well. The Heavy Rain Beyond Two Souls collection.
Yeah.
That was $40, now it's $20, so that's 50%. Like there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually
on sale from which your base edition is from $40 to $20. No, another 50%. Again, every time I see it, I always say buy it. 75% off on Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition. Again, one of the best video games I think this generation. Titanfall 2 was so much fun.
I liked Titanfall a lot.
So pick that up. Yeah. It's $10.
I might just pick it up just to support it.
I would, but I already have it. Exactly. I already have. Also, here's another one. This is, and I'll end it on this. One of the best exclusives on the system. Bloodborne is on sale. That game hardly ever really goes on sale.
Yeah.
I mean, the price did drop because it's $30. Its original price is $35, but it's on sale for $14. If you think it's too hard for you, it doesn't matter. It's $14. Buy it. Like, it's not a big investment for a really in-depth, like, amazing game. Like Bloodborne, again, is one of those top. I feel for this generation of games, it's one of those games that like, yeah, that's up there. That's up there. So again, this is week 1. They said on the system it shows you week 1. On the website, it just you go to the all deals tab and you'll find all these. But on the system, it tells you week 1. So I expect it to change next. I think starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
So make sure you check it out if you have a PS4. Lots of good stuff on there.
On the Xbox side, I could just say that if you actually get the Game Pass right now, they just added a bunch of brand new titles to the Game Pass.
There's a game I wanted to talk about a little bit. I don't know if you know about it. It's called Ashen.
Yeah,
like it just came out, and I heard it's on Game Pass already.
Yeah, you're allowed to play it on Game Pass. Yes.
Yes.
Also, they just added the new Tomb Raider on the Game Pass. They added the last Tomb Raider that came out like in June.
Yeah, the one that's this year. Yes.
Yeah, they just added that to it. They added new costumes for the new avatars that I hate. They added. Let's see. They added this. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, and then you could play like Fortnite and all that other bullshit already on the pass. PUBG is already on the pass. Crackdown is coming out exclusively on the pass too. You can actually play that directly on the pass as well.
Nice.
Pretty much, honestly, Xbox kind of have the same deals.
Okay.
You have the games wise. You have Monster Hunter right now for $25.
Mm-hmm.
You got FIFA 40% off. You have Fallout 76 already 33% off.
Please don't buy that. Anybody listening to this podcast, don't buy that game.
You have the GTA sales, kind of the same prices of PS4. You got there's not actually a lot of games. UFC 3 for $24. The Crew at $20. They have a lot of weekly movies on sale right now, and then they have the deals with Gold. If you have the Gold membership, there's a bunch of the games for you on sale as well.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, the Mega Man X collection is dropped to $30. I'll just say buy Volume 1 and fuck Volume 2.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the original one. Both of them are good.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of good sales. Definitely, especially in the holiday season, you're gonna get them gift cards.
Yeah, that's right.
It's ready to do it.
Get it.
I know GameStop is having a crazy sales with their games, including Best Buy and other places as well. So it's good to look around. Good to shop around.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What do I have? Just a few quick notes. You got anything else before we go? Because I just want to narrow down some quick stuff. So because the DMC demo came out last week, there's been a bunch of YouTubers and just other people, people who play the game.
Yeah.
Have been putting out their demo playthroughs. It's very short. The demo is maybe about 10 minutes at most. It's just a brief walkthrough from one part of the stage to a boss. But it's Devil May Cry 5. It's back to its original form. No DMC, no Ninja Theory. This is Nero whooping that ass, revving that sword, shooting that gun, doing what he do with one arm. It's awesome. I recommend, though, if you would like to see what very high level gameplay looks like, I've got a few people that I've been checking out. Cool. The first one, he's very known in the DMC community for doing combo videos and such. His name is Donguri. Donguri 990. I don't know if I think he's a Japanese dude. Puts up the gameplay. He put up a really, really fun walkthrough. And the cool thing about Devil May Cry 5 seems like it's back to what 3. I mean, to some extent 4. But the thing about 3 was that it very much feels like you can freely express yourself during combat. And typically when you watch two people play, it doesn't look the same.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing I like about that series. Like, yeah, there's an optimal way to play.
Yeah.
There's also a fun way to play. You know what I mean? And there's also a fun way to play optimally, which, God bless him. I love that about DMC. So that guy is Donguri 990. That's lowercase DONGURI 990. and another super high level play guy for a lot of things, especially Neo.
Yeah.
Like that game is hard as shit, and this dude beats the hell out of it. His name is XLH Gladiator.
Yeah.
Another person who does very stylish playthroughs, very optimal, no damage, like all that types of stuff. When you see like people like speed run, no damage, S rank, blah blah blah, like he's one of those people, and he does it for multiple games, not just DMC. So check out his YouTube channel, and his name is in capitals XLH, capital G, in Gladiator. That's all one word. So it's XLH Gladiator. And also shout outs to the other dudes I watched. There's less skilled playthrough, but still more fun to see just a regular ass person going through the game with commentary.
Yeah.
Check out Vash123459. That's the homie. He's always funny. Wooly from Best Friends put up one, and Maximilian, who usually does fighting game stuff, put up one.
Yeah,
and
he does a lot of mixed games too.
Yeah, he does a lot of games. He did I think he's not done with the Ken, the history. Like he's going through all the games that Ken is in.
Oh, okay.
And he just did Street Fighter EX. God, that game is fucking.
Did he do Street Fighter 2000?
Oh, 2010?
Yeah.
No, he did not.
That's supposed to be Ken.
He might. He didn't say anything, but I think somebody needs to remind him. He did do Street Fighter the movie, which was hilarious.
That game was terrible.
It was, but you know what's funny? The arcade version has some busted stuff in it. It's weird. It had weird combos and all types of counters. It had like some character, I think, had like fatality type of shit. It's weird. It's a very weird game. Check that out on his channel. Maximilian Dude on YouTube. And
yeah, I watch his stream sometimes.
Yeah, he also streams. Yeah. Also, sad news: if you were a subscriber to the Best Friends, Super Best Friends, they have dissolved their group. I guess due to personal differences. They put out a video explaining everything. And letting you know that you can find them on their respective channels. So check that out on YouTube, Super Best Friends. It's a sad day in like the let's play / what do you even call it? Just the gaming YouTuber community, because they're one of the best ones. They're one of the ones that they stayed positive throughout the entire time. There's no fucking scandals about this one doing this and so is abusing this person and so secretly a racist. No, they're just 3 Canadian dudes. Used to be 4. R.I.P. Liam. You out there somewhere in the stars playing anime. But like they stay positive, and most people, if they have a very vocal community within YouTube in the past like 9 years, because that's how long they've been around, 9 years. They used to be called the Switcher, which was, I don't know if you can find the original The Switcher videos that Matt from the Best Friends made, where he used to make like parody videos with the old Street Fighter USA cartoon.
Yeah,
they're real good. They're real good. If you can find them, check those out. But they know so many people. They know Plague of Gripes. They know Two Snacks. They know I think they know Game Grumps. They know like everybody. Like they know Maximilian. They know freaking Wooly and Xavier Woods are friends. Wooly and Brendan, I forget his name, the great Saiyan Otaku.
Yeah.
That's in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool with, he's really cool with Wooly. Like they know like basically everything that we find cool on the periphery of video games and stuff, you find out that one of the best friends knows one of those people. So it's really cool to see that community. They know tangentially know Kenny Omega. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. Just through being really cool on YouTube, is interesting how they built such a huge community. They have 700K followers like combined. So again, it's sad to hear, because they were literally one of the most positive groups of YouTubers out there. So
yeah,
again, they are all doing their own things, so you can still find them. Check out the Super Best Friends Twitter for all that information. And a small thing, but a big thing, Monster Hunter World announced Iceborne.
Yeah, I saw.
That's the new expansion for the game. Finally, people were begging and crying for the new ice level, so they did it. But
it's a DLC. You gotta pay.
No, it's well, not just the DLC. It's an expansion. That's what they want to. Expansion.
Okay.
They want you to know that. That's like the main thing. Oh, this will be an expansion. So there's a cool press conference for it where the director himself gives you the breakdown with the translation. The cool thing about it is, surprise, Geralt is in the game, The Witcher. And he's getting a full story mode. He's getting a full story, some type of full story mode where I guess your character will interact with him. Like they said, he won't just be there standing around as a quest giver. He's gonna be doing stuff.
That's cool. He's showing up everywhere.
Also, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, because the story of The Witcher is he is what they call a Witcher, but that means a monster hunter, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So it makes sense.
It makes perfect.
I like when they do that and it makes sense of it. Like it's like Ezio in the Soul Calibur.
It's like The Witcher in Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
In the playthrough, one of the videos, I believe it's like 11 or 10. You come across him. He comes through the portal, and Mitsurugi just instantly tries to kill him.
Yeah.
Like he just wants to fight. It's unreasonable. Geralt is like,
hi.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah, he's like this.
I'm evil. He's just coming and trying to slash my ass. Fuck you.
Crazy samurai. I'm just saying. But yes, that's awesome.
You know who should be in Soul Calibur? Usagi Ojimbo.
I would listen. When? When's he coming out? I'll take it. DLC win.
I would pay for Usagi Ojimbo.
DLC win. I want it. Give him his own season. Just him. I'll take it.
Usagi Ojimbo and put Jin, the rhino with the missing horn.
Okay.
That he only did shit. He did everything for money. And that was pretty much his character.
His whole world. I'll take it.
I'll take Usagi Ojimbo and Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
I'll take the intros of Soul Calibur. Put them in the Japanese seats.
Oh, yeah. But like I said, I'm glad to see this type of collaboration.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Geralt.
It's a fun collaboration. It's just like our gaming community is all together and kind of thing when they do things like that.
That's much better. Yeah.
Like Smash Brothers.
Yes. They broke the barrier with the last few characters, letting the fans know that nobody is off limits.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. I just hope Cody Rhodes doesn't get sued for dressing like Big Boss.
Yeah.
Because Konami is petty. New Konami is petty.
Hideo,
like he's not there no more.
Kojima loved it.
Yeah, but he's not there no more. He had to leave because Konami is bad. Like the company, the way they treat their employees, is a whole thing.
Yeah.
And they don't want to really make games anymore. Like that was the statement they made a while ago, like 2 years ago.
Why don't they just sell their properties to other people that can make money off of those shits, man?
Because they are entrenched in the pachinko business.
Because
that's shady as fuck.
What I think they should do is sell off their properties and keep a percentage of what they get from it.
Yeah.
The other companies do their properties, and I think it would be a win-win for the gaming community. It'd be a win-win for them too, because they still make something off of it as well.
Yes. I agree, but they're not listening to good ideas right now.
Yeah. They just want balls and holes.
Yeah, pretty much. They do, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. Sega almost went down that route too. They almost were like, fuck it. But then the Yakuza game started selling, and they started getting some properties and doing the right things, and now look at them. Everybody loves the stuff they're putting out.
That was another thing that's news. That Project Justice.
What? Excuse me?
Is it Project Justice?
Project Justice is a specific thing. Judge. You mean Judge?
Project Judge. Yeah, my fault.
Don't say that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
I got your excited.
I want that game. Project Justice. That was the fighting game for Dreamcast.
Yeah. So the Project Judge, the one that the Yakuza team is doing, is getting an English dub.
Oh, that's all. I mean, yes, I like that, but I don't like that. Because I don't want them to translate it.
No, but one thing I see is that it's getting the attention of the mainstream with the fact that they're gonna dub it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, as long as it comes over, I'm fine. But I'd like them to be like they are.
Yeah.
Like I know, you and I know we both played them recently. There's a lot of reading. I get that.
But if you get in depth into the
know.
story, it's worth the reading.
So that's why I'm a little hesitant when you say they're gonna get an English dub, because that means they might do voices.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, if they get a good cast, it could be real good.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
they try.
Like they could probably get a really good.
They could probably get a real good cast. I'm excited now. And Project Judge, I think it's soon. It comes out December in Japan, so that means probably 6 months.
February.
Think February?
I think it's
no 3 months for America.
Because I actually heard it's ready, like in the rotations. I think they're doing the dubbing now.
Oh, that's even better. That's even better. Okay.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
I've became a big fan of the Yakuza series, so anything they probably do, I'll probably try to pick up. I've been looking for that Fist of North Star going down on price though.
It did drop in the last sale. I didn't see it this one.
Yeah, so I might pick that up eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I got my Yakuza 6 still waiting for me to play, but I'm not gonna play until 3, 4, and 5 are out. Yeah. The PS4 is gonna be dead, and that's when I'm gonna play those games.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I really can't wait to play those games though.
Yes. So that's about all I got. Also, one thing I want to give a shout out to a game that's trying some new stuff within a not that old formula.
Yeah.
It's called Ashen.
Yeah, you were just talking about that. It's
and it's a Souls-like. So it's inspired by Dark Souls, and the co-op in the game is like this game called Journey.
Okay.
And if you never played Journey, it's a game where like you're a lone character who's roaming like this wasteland almost, a world that's like, it looks ancient because you basically find ruins in the midst of like the desert and in different, empty environments, and you'll find like, oh, there's a building over there, way out there, and I'll go look and see what's inside, and you'll find like an item. I think these little things that slowly give you more health, and when you get more health, it increases the length of your scarf, and then so that's how you can tell when somebody pops up into your game, which is the co-op. You can tell how long somebody's been playing because the length of the character's scarf is the indicator of your health. So you'll run into a character randomly out in the world, and there's no rhyme or reason. I don't believe they found anything to help you know when somebody is going to be in your game or not. But you'll just be running around doing a little thing, platforming, jumping, and you'll just see another person just randomly just walking around.
Yeah.
And they'll just be in your world. And what ends up happening is you can't talk. There's no chat in the game, and it's either you and the other person come together or they just wander off.
Okay.
And so I've heard stories of people who, in a game where you can't talk or anything, you can just make a little noise. I think like a tone, and basically two people come together and finish the area that they're in. They complete a certain section together, only for their buddy to like disappear, and they just feel bad because they're like, hey, where'd my friend go? And he's just gone.
Yeah.
So I think this game is going to make for moments like that. But in Ashen, the difference is your random co-op buddy who will come in the world can also take over a human being, NPC character.
Okay.
So there's NPCs scattered throughout the world that will help you in dungeons. I think the thing is you give them money and they come with you, like you hire them.
Oh, okay. So
I think some of them you just talk to them now.
Hard guns and shit.
Yeah, hard guns, and you'll go through dungeons, and it's like has a Dark Souls similar combat system where there's like health and stamina, but you don't level that stuff up with points. But the feel is similar. Okay. And you know how co-op in Dark Souls is like you can opt in or opt out, like if you want it, because sometimes it'll help you get through a difficult section. Yeah. But the dynamic in this game is, sometimes that co-op partner will be a person and they'll know what to do and they'll help you through easily, or they'll be a dick. Yeah. And you don't know. So that's kind of the gist of the game, where it's just like, as you're exploring and learning the different secrets of this game, you also have to worry about, hey, is that NPC over there a real person? And are they going to help me, or are they going to stand around, or are they going to split off and go do their own thing?
I'm just going to be the one to just stare at people.
Yeah, but like also you can have that journey thing where you can end up with a really good co-op partner, and then they just disappear.
Yeah.
And you don't know who it was. You know what I mean? So you can have a really cool experience with somebody you do not even know, and I always think that's cool. So check that out. It released December 7th, and it's on Xbox One. It's exclusive right now. I believe it's on PC as well. Yeah. Not 100% sure.
But yeah, you could
I'm
get
only seeing Xbox One right now. Yeah.
I'm only seeing
Xbox One. Yeah, so it's definitely exclusive.
Yeah, it's on the Game Pass for free right now.
And let's see, I just want to make sure to get the publisher's name right. It's Annapurna Interactive. Don't know exactly what they did before, but the aesthetics of this game is like this game called Absolver, which was like a very one-on-one fighting based game that kind of was slightly similar to Souls, but more like God Hand.
Yeah.
But it had a versus mode, which is very interesting. But it has a very flat, like the textures are very flat. It's a very deliberate look to it. So it's like it can have detail without having too much detail. Like your characters don't have faces. Yeah. They have heads, but no faces. You know what I mean? Like little details aren't there. It's a stylistic show. Like I recommend check out a playthrough of it, of like the first boss or something like that. See if you like it. But it's cool stuff. Good to see it. Mm-hmm.
I have one last thing.
Okay.
Especially because I was shopping with Jenkins yesterday. He went with me Christmas shopping and shit like that.
Okay.
And the lack of fucking toy stores or anything kid related to shopping nowadays, it sucks.
Well, you gotta blame Amazon.
Yeah. It's not even Amazon. I can't even find things on Amazon. Like I'm looking for certain toys or certain action figures. We went to a Target. We went to supposedly the Walmart closed where I was at, so we didn't have the Walmart there no more. So that was sad. But like we went to Target, the toy section looked like a tornado ran through it with an earthquake, and they had a fight. We went to Kmart. We went to Kmart at 34th Street. Looked like a tornado, earthquake, had a fight, and there was just all over the floor and shit like that. And it's a sad thing, especially Christmas shopping shit. Like I remember when even Toys R Us had the express shops, or they had like express toy stores for Christmas holidays and stuff. You don't even see that around no more.
Retail space is retail. Well, I mean, in the cities, particularly, since fucking rent is so high, you notice the increase of abandoned stores around, and you're like, why can't one of those be a pop-up store for toys? But
the price of the rental probably be ridiculous, and it's not worth it.
Money. So also that is helping kill toy stores. The high ass rent too damn high. He told you that years ago. You made fun of him because he had a funny mustache, but guess what? The rent too damn high. So it sucks, but
it's really sad. It's really sad in that point that like kids will not have the experiences like what we had when we went to a toy store.
It'll be all digital and cold.
It's lack of imagination anymore. It's really sad.
Yes. Yeah. Because a toy store, it took some imagination and like artistry, because you had to put things together and you had to make the store look a certain way and unique, and to capture kids' imagination and have them want to come in there. So you're right. Yeah.
But it's not like I'm gonna not blame the toy company, the toy stores as well. Like Toys R Us, honestly, they're stupid with the Times Square stuff. They lost so much. They lost so much money because of that Times Square store, just because that Ferris wheel being in the fucking building.
It was the best dumb idea ever.
Yeah, and then it was a lot of things that they had a Times Square price of things over than if you go to another Toys R Us, it'd be a lot cheaper and things like that. And they did that were shady shit, that it was ridiculous price, but that's the reason why no one really bought shit from there. Pretty much people went in there to take pictures, and that was finished.
It was a nice tourist trap. That's it.
Other than that, it was nothing, and it's sad.
It's something. Really sad. I was gonna say there's something to be said for that, and that's a lesson that I think nobody's learning. Because I bet you something's gonna take its place and be the exact same way. It's gonna be super expensive because of Times Square, is gonna fail because it's gonna have a different location that's better probably. And
what happened is right now I think it's a Gap.
Like, the Gap is in trouble, right? Financially. Yeah. I don't know why they're opening a store.
I don't know. They own that spot now too.
Again, so it's gonna be, if it turns into a giant Gap, they better find a way to put all of their stores in there, because I know it's like the Gap owns like Old Navy and a few other stores.
Old Navy, Banana Republic, that's all there.
So the only thing they could probably hope to do is make a giant one that has all 3 stores in it.
Yeah.
And then get mad when everybody goes to Old Navy because the prices are fucking so low.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, but we put a Banana Republic in here. But yeah, nobody wants to pay $100 for a pair of khakis.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Fuck your khakis.
I'm good.
Yeah. It's just sad to see where the state of things are right now.
Hey, man.
Like,
listen.
Going to a toy store used to be a award for a child and stuff like that, to actually want to see the other toys, seeing the sections. Remember when they had the kiosks themed with the freaking thing, like seeing the wrestling area with the wrestlers on the pictures and all that stuff, and things like that. Like those little things that a kid got look forward to going to a toy store. And like even action figures are not in the same market. They're more collectibles than anything, but like I still have my nephew and my little godson. They still play with toys and they like action figures. They like playing with them. So it's sad that they're not gonna, like, again, they're getting forced into the technology instead of being able to have action figures and play with their imagination, like really show their imagination and what they can do with their toys and shit. And that was something that we grew up and was able to do, because we probably had 1 or 2 figures and a bunch of shit in the kitchen, and that's what we used as our plaything. I remember having a shit G.I. Joes. You remember the green army men? I had a shitload of them. And I made a whole war in my grandma's kitchen. My grandma goes in the kitchen and sees them all everywhere in the baskets and everything. Yeah. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I used to do the same thing with the army men, like in the hallways and the living rooms and stuff. Like, yep.
It's just sad to see sometimes, because again, like when we were growing up, it's sad. Mm-hmm. It is really sad.
Money.
Yep. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. I don't have nothing else.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll end on that sour note. Everybody stay positive. Thank you for listening to this episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I have been your host, Louis Deans. Merc the Mike has tagged along with me for this adventure. Let's give out where they can find all of our stuff. Merc, what about you?
Guys, is Merc the Mike on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Tumblr of Merc the Mike. I do run the Facebook pages of RedCycloneInc and the Wrestling Babble, so you also can find me there as well.
Okay, nice. And you can check us out, RedCycloneInc, me and Merc collectively, on the RedCycloneInc YouTube page. That's where these podcasts go up. You can also check out our playthroughs on RedCycloneInc on YouTube and Merc with the Mic. What else we got? We have Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook as well, SoundCloud with we have the WordPress blog, which is updated every week, and we also have the SoundCloud where these go up as well. They're all the same thing, no excuses. RedCycloneInc. All of his, Merc with the Mic. No confusion, so you have no excuses. So find it.
Fight your children.
Yeah, listen. Action figures. You'll find green army men inside your slippers if you keep playing. I'm just saying. Play around. Don't play around. Anyway, thank you for listening. Always remember, follow Jenkins. Them sandwiches.
Yeah.
Delicious. Unless they're chicken from Wendy's in the morning, no bueno. Don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it.
All right,
sad chicken.
Sad chicken. That chicken was so bad. That biscuit, it wasn't dry, but it made me upset because the chicken was so bad.
Like, fuck this biscuit.
Damn.
You all buttery and shit. It don't taste good.
All right, y'all. Peace
out.